It's a little bit of hard work. That's all it is. You put your mind to it, you succeed. When you succeed, you get rewards. And the more you give it, the more rewards you're going to get in life. That's a lesson we're hoping to give you. There's some words up here, and I'm going to talk a minute, but I'm going to tell a little story, too, about trying hard. Right down the hill there is Stemmers Run Middle School. My daughter, who I'm very proud of, works with the ESOL program as a counselor and a tester. And she decided this is what she wanted to do, and she applied to grad school to get in, to get the position and get the education. And guess what happened to her? She didn't get in. She applied again. And she had to apply 3, 4 different times till she finally got in the program. But she decided she wanted to be something, and it didn't matter how hard it was, how many times she was rejected, how many times she was turned down. She was going to achieve her goal. So there's going to be roadblocks in front of every one of us, but if we set our mind to achieving our goal and we don't give up on it, we can do it. All right? How many kids in this room are going to raise their grade 1 point and get a free pair of shoes for doing it? These words that are up here. Well, that was perfect timing. I want you to think about what they may mean to you. Working hard. Being recognized. Achieving success. Motivating yourself. Striving to reach a goal. What do those words mean? Well, let me find them up here. Motivation. That's something that comes from inside you. Success to accomplish. To attain with effort, despite the difficulty. Anytime we try and do something to improve ourselves, there's going to be a difficult road in front of us. But despite that difficulty, we're going to constantly try and do it so that we can reap and get a reward. Something given or received in return. For service, for merit, for hardship, for learning, for achieving. Who out there knows what a resume is? I'm picking on you. Come on up here and tell us what a resume is.
Resume is something Resume is something you send in when you're trying to get into a good job. Like working for a big corporation, you know, make a lot of money. And it's worth it. Experience, education, achievements, goals, rewards, everything. Everything that you want.
Now you're going to put that you're a public speaker on your resume too, aren't you? Thank you very much. Your name is?
Richard Blevins.
Richard Blevins. Let's hear it for Richard, everybody. He's a brave guy. They made it better. They improved what they did. They tried hard. That's what your resume is going to tell about you. And that was very good. And even when you're applying for college, colleges have you fill out letters or write letters about who you are and what you're about. That's a resume. That's telling them of the things you've done, the challenges you've accepted, and how you took on those challenges and you accepted them and you won the reward that was out there for you. How many kids in this room can find it inside of themselves to work hard for the next semester, raise their grades 1 grade point, and win a pair of shoes? Enthusiasm ignites greatness. Okay. I hate to think of it, but if you're an E student, you get to become a D student. That's raising your grade 1 point. You're a D student, you become a C student. That's raising your grade 1 point. Your C's become B's, your B's become A's, and if you're an A student, you just got to stay there, and you're going to win yourself some shoes too. All right? Now, you just ended the 2nd grading semester. You're beginning the 3rd. You're going to be passed out, I believe, with your report cards, what we're going to call our scorecard. And on this scorecard is going to be a place where you're going to fill in your 2nd quarter grades. And then after you've completed a successful third quarter, you're going to fill in those third quarter grades as well. You're going to give it to your teachers to verify it. They're going to turn it back to us. Inside are the different pairs of shoes that you're going to be able to choose from. This is going to be your scorecard to success. And I want to remember it. I take something and I put it one of two places. The two places I tend to go the most. The refrigerator, so it's sitting there in front of me every time I go in to get something and reminding me, or I put it on my mirror in my bathroom where I look at it first thing in the morning. I want you to take this scorecard and put it someplace at home, show it to your families, and post it up where you're going to see it every day. And it's going to remind you, hard work brings a reward. And we want to be the first ones to do that. Now, but I really thank you for your attention to me, the things I'm trying to say to you. Pay attention to those words up there. Be motivated inside of yourselves. Reach high, reach hard, achieve a goal, raise your grades, get a pair of shoes, be recognized, show them who you really are, Kenwood. And now to tell you even more about the program, I'm going to turn it back over to Doug Cruz from Halliburton Sports. Doug?
7 years ago. And at the time, the shoes were the sole reward. And we had some schools that did extremely well. Actually, at that time, Kenwood called me up and said, we want to be involved the next time you do the program. And we made sure you guys were right on top of the list. Now, everybody here, I think, is probably familiar with a Baltimore-based company called Under Armour. Everybody ever heard of Under Armour before? It's probably the hottest clothing line there is out there right now. They're doing a number on Nike, I know that, because we sell this stuff. The school that has the highest percentage of winners, not the highest number, because that wouldn't be fair. I got schools with 2,000, I got schools with 500. But the school that's got the highest percentage of winners, there's 7 city schools and 5 county schools. Everybody who wins at that school is going to get a piece of Under Armour. They got some real nice stuff that they're doing. But then we had one more group that jumped in with us. They were originally sponsors the first time out. The Bird. Mr. Steve Jeppe from the Baltimore Orioles contacted us and said, hey, this is a great program, and here's what we want to do. The school that has the highest percentage of winners, the entire school, teachers, faculty, cafeteria ladies, crossing guards, janitors, and every student here, the Orioles guest at the baseball game. All on one night where you guys would actually be honored. Palmer and Martinez on television will stand up and say, hey, I'm sitting out here in left field today, we've got Kenwood High School who won the Shoes for Grades Challenge, which to me is a pretty good deal. So, anybody here want to go to a baseball game free of charge? It's a free date. Right here. That's an additional part.